Some questions here will test your memory, others will test your instincts, but all of them, they will test your speed. I'm your host, Markus Bailey. Welcome to Quiztopia, and here is your first question. Did you know that your body is constantly cleaning up after itself, even when you're doing nothing at all? Now, which organ helps remove old red blood cells from the blood? Is that the liver, the spleen, the kidney, or the pancreas? When you think about it, it's one of the most fun organs to say out loud. The spleen! Yes, spleen! Spleen, spleen, spleen. The spleen, it filters blood and helps break down old and damaged blood cells. Rackets, they come in all shapes and sizes, but one sport uses a racket so small it almost looks like a tiny toy until the ball comes flying at lightning speed. Now, which one of these sports uses the smallest racket? Is that tennis, table tennis, badminton, or squash? Despite its size, the paddle, it can unleash spins and smashes that are anything but tiny. We're talking about table tennis. Yes, a compact paddle that produces world-class speed. Before a single brush meets the canvas, there's a quieter moment where colors are tested, mixed, and negotiated. Before paintbrushes touch canvas, where do artists usually blend their colors? Is that the sketchbook, the jar lid, the palette, or the frame edge? It's the workspace where hues meet, they clash, and finally they agree. It's the palette, yes. This humble surface is where artists fine-tune color and mood, yes, long before the artwork takes shape on the canvas. Quickfire! Which was invented first? In its modern form, the scissors or the elevator? Ah, yes, what came first? Well, cutting tools came before vertical living. The scissors, yes, scissors, they existed in ancient civilizations. Early smartphones, they tried bigger displays, but they were bulky, dim, or drained batteries really fast. One display technology, though, finally made large screens thin, bright, and practical for daily use. Which display technology helped make large screen smartphones practical after 2010? Was that plasma displays, CRT screens, rear projection, or OLED displays? Yes, older display types were simply too thick or power hungry for the pockets until the OLED displays. Yes, OLED screens, thin, energy efficient, and so bright, yes, making modern large phones possible. We are halfway there, players. Here you see how much you've stacked up in your prize pool and your current spot on the leaderboard. There's a lot of scores that are close, and take a look here at our top players. Wow, wow, wow. But anything can change, because here are our next 5 questions. One side speaks English, the other side speaks Spanish. And a winding river does the separating. Which river forms part of the border between the United States and Mexico? Is that the Colorado River, the Mississippi River, the Rio Grande, or the Columbia River? Yeah, it's crossed by bridges, fences, and history, not just water. It's the Rio Grande, yes, Rio Grande, known as the Rio Bravo in Mexico. It's one of the most famous border rivers on Earth. Adele, she had a simple but personal way of naming her albums. Several of them are titled after her age at the time of release. Now, Adele has released albums titled 21, 25, and 30. But what was the title of her debut album? 18, 20, 19, or 22? Once you notice the pattern, her discography, it almost reads like a timeline. It is 19, yes! It introduced her voice to the world and set the theme that she'd return again and again and again. Some movie locations, they feel cozy. Others feel like you should really check out early. What is the name of the hotel in The Shining? Is that Overlook Hotel, Bates Motel, Grand Budapest Hotel, or Hotel California? Yes, one of these has a famous long hallway and red drum. We're talking about the Overlook Hotel. It turns out that isolation, snowstorms, and writer's block, not really a great combo. Quickfire. What is a caldera? A collapsed volcanic crater or a desert wind? Sometimes big eruptions leave big scars. It's a collapsed volcanic crater. A caldera forms when a volcano collapses after the eruption. In ancient Greece, cities weren't built around palaces or royal courts. Instead, everyday life gathered in an open space where trade, politics, and gossip all mixed together. Now, what was the ancient Greek marketplace called? Was that a forum, a klerion, an agora, or a tholos? It wasn't just a place to buy food and goods, it was a space that hosted debates, announcements, and trials. It was the agora. The agora was a social and civic heart of Greek cities, where citizens met to trade, argue, and participate in democracy. It is time for the moment of truth to see who is going home with prizes. Yes, our quiz stars here. The top 10. Congratulations, you were fast. And you were most importantly correct. And here we see you taking home that prize money. Shout out to the quiz star. They're rocking on top. Way to go. But we have more winners. Yes, that is right. It is time for the wild card winners. Oh, doesn't it feel good just to be randomly selected? You didn't have to really be that hard in competition mode. You just had to get some answers correct. And then you get the prize here. So many winners there. Congratulations. Very, very well done. Let's see some GGs in the chat. Thanks for being a part of the action. Until next time, keep that brain sharp. Happy quizzes.